Hi, this is Kermit the Frog, and when I want to turn my minnow into a full-blown tadpole, I put on the Just Plain Filthy podcast! Yay!
So no head?
Welcome to the Just Plain Filthy podcast.
Oh, shit.
I am TJ Vegas.
I'm Casey Campbell.
And I'm Devin, a.k.a. Yeet Caroline. Ba ba ba.
I mean, honestly, that's as simple as that is. That might be one of my favorites.
Thank you.
It's been a minute, guys.
Yeah.
TJ and I weren't on the last episode.
No, y'all weren't.
And of the 57 episode run, last episode, the one where we had the new people on, was the first one where someone spilled a fucking drink
Shut up.
on the
Shut the
podcast.
fuck up. Hold on. Let me explain myself. Hold on.
And as you know, this podcast is hashtag not sponsored by Miller Lite.
We drinking Millers out here, boys.
That's all we
Oh.
drink.
All we do, hold on. Let me explain myself.
Miller Rock.
I didn't,
He's out there getting more pulled pork.
listen, I'm not fire though. Listen, I didn't spill my drink. My drink was knocked over by a treacherous snake
Was new hires?
known as Zoe. That treacherous wench, that felonious snake. She spilled my drink near my laptop.
Just scratch my CD, you know.
Scratched my CD.
In
Oh,
broad
shit.
And she
daylight.
made me drink spilled beer from her hands.
She didn't make you do that. I listened to the podcast.
You heard incorrectly.
She offered, and you're like, bet.
No, it was coercion, and I was tricked. I will say that it did not, till I didn't spill it, it was knocked over by a wench. Well, a sack of a woman.
Do you know how many times I've had, like, my keyboard, you know how my thing juts out like that? People
Yeah.
just place drinks on it, I go, don't place drinks there. Not once has those spilled. Ever.
My
People do
my
anything.
drink gets put on a flat-ass table. Y'all seen my table.
Yeah.
And it just went, ba
The one time I give my baby to somebody else, you guys spill a drink.
Whatever. Fuck you.
You guys dropped my baby. No, I'm kidding. It was a good show.
Yeah, it was pretty entertaining.
I know. Yeah, you're welcome. I'm glad it wasn't like an important one.
Yeah.
'Cause I
It wasn't like anything that you had to like make an announcement
Not
for
really,
that we
yeah.
had to bring attention to.
Yeah.
Or it's like, we want to bring attention to it because it's new people and they need
Yeah.
to kind of get to know them a little bit.
Introduce themselves.
I agree.
They made their presence felt, I
So-
feel.
I was happy with it.
Yeah, we brought in new blood because we're a bunch of almost 30-year-olds who have no fucking pulse on the current.
I just don't care. I'm here because I'm just here to make people laugh.
True.
You know?
Same.
I'm out here just eating ass and telling jokes. I don't really know much about anything.
We hire like 10 more people. We don't really have to do anything anymore.
I still
just
end up
sit-
doing fucking everything.
It's just sick because I don't do anything anyway.
You just occasionally chime in and say, fuck Undertaker, and then you leave.
That's
And
basically
people
what
are
it-
like, you're the devil, how could
Yeah.
you say that? And
Yeah.
you're just like,
But
hashtag
it's-
fuck Undertaker.
It's fuck Taker till I die though.
Not even the newest friend? Come on, man.
Nah.
Shit's gas.
Yeah. No, it's gas because Undertaker's taking Beano. He's taking Beano gas. This man needs to
They
take some
gonna be no
Pepto.
5-star
Ain't
matches.
gonna be no 5-star matches out of Undertaker.
No, be no retiring either, because he's fucking life now.
Yeah,
Lifetime
you
contract.
fucking signed a lifelong contract. We're
Well, speaking of
fucking
life,
idiots.
how is your weeks going?
I was gonna say lifelong contract, like he's gonna be here in 10 years. He'll be dead in a decade.
Sarah's gonna exact her revenge.
Yeah, I know.
Get rid of my name, you little dickhead. I'm gonna run
yeah,
you over with a
That's
motorcycle.
right. Forgot about that. But no,
Now he's got like fucking ABBA or something.
my week was boring.
Yeah.
I was isolating myself the entire week because I just got tired of everyone and everything. So I'm just gonna vibe, and I told myself I wasn't gonna leave the house unless I was getting booty, getting food, or if I was just bored.
And you
And
did
only
pretty
two-
good.
And only 2 out of those 3 things happened.
Nice.
I just decided not to eat food.
Just try to
No,
eat booty.
I gotta eat that booty. That's food. Booty's
That's
not vegan
nutrients,
though.
man, dude.
Booty not vegan.
It is if it's
It's vegan booty.
Yeah, that's true. If it's vegan ass, getting closer tastes like the real thing.
as long as you get consent. Ain't just out there lifting skirts and chomping holes, you know?
Yeah, that's true. But no, my week was pretty much boring. I didn't do anything besides
I was
work
the
and
big
stay
sad
home.
all fucking week.
We all did.
Yeah, no,
And work
that's
sucked,
mine.
and I got super stressed. So I just, whenever I
That's a
came
mood.
home, I just popped open a beer and I listened to like an hour of fucking explosions in the sky and then went to bed.
Took big dad naps.
No idea. I basically did the same thing. I've been mentally drained for like 2 weeks, and
That's why I let y'all take a week off.
hell yeah.
That's why I let y'all take a podcast off.
Thank you for giving me permission.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And you should be thankful.
I felt really weird. I did stand up with neither of these dudes here.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I was
you
just
did
like,
good
I don't
job.
fucking like this, because I usually just talk to people, and I
Mhm.
talked to like nobody.
That is
But then
true.
I went there and I did literally all new material. Despite Devin telling me, try not to do all new material. And my friend Brian go, just don't do all new material. And I'm like, fuck it, all new material.
Well, see,
And I did rather good.
That's
but
what I do with the Laugh Attic. Laugh Attic is my new material.
the problem with my material is it all fucking links together. So if I do
Oh, that's a good way
if
to
I
put
do
it.
old material, I literally have to do that whole fucking thing because it's just one long ass joke.
I just
Well,
like
yeah.
telling jokes.
So, but I got a
Yeah.
rise out of people for making them think that I didn't realize that incest was happening. When I've said that parents and pornography are really good.
Incest is
I don't have a
incest.
license, so a mom giving her teenage son a ride is a really cool idea for me.
Incest is wincest,
Yeah.
That's
baby.
good shit.
Yeah, people loved that. And called Clifford the Big Red Dog, Clifford the Big Red Flag. The fuck do you
Nice.
not... How the fuck do you not realize a 30-foot Labrador Retriever was going to be problematic?
That is true. See, I like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
So it went well. I made like a room of 10 people sound like a room of 12 people, so that was good.
Not bad.
It's not bad.
I'm going out
Yeah.
Thursday night.
Yeah, I'm going with you.
Yeah.
It's going to be the flip side. I'm like, that little asshole went without us last week. We're going to go without him this time.
I know. So, that's cool though.
Yeah.
I am glad that y'all had some weeks.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
I
I
started.
had one good day out of a week, so that was decent.
That's a week.
I started some content, got sad, then didn't finish it.
Sounds about right. Why is this depression cast?
Oh,
Yeah.
Is this depression cast?
That's
this
Depression Cast.
week? If anyone should be depressed, it's me. I'm straight and white in America in 2019. If anyone has something to bitch about, it's me.
Wow.
I have to deal with
Don't do it!
I have to deal with all this shit.
Don't do it!
I can't tell my school shooting joke anymore. Ugh.
You can, but you can only do it in a church. Because they're not supposed to have anything to do with each other.
Big valid energy.
Well, whoops.
Hey, do you know what else is a thing this week?
What?
Oh, you ready for some wrestling, boys?
I'm actually not a fan of wrestling.
Oh, fuck, dude.
Dude, man, we're
Hate
gonna
to
watch
see it.
we're
I'm a
gonna
fan of
watch
entertainment, so this is gonna be great.
Of the sports variety. I can't lie to that. I was retired by my sports athlete. We're gonna watch some WWE programming for the first time in fucking
For me,
months.
it's been a while.
It's been months for
I
me.
try to keep up with it
Yeah.
because I got people that I work with that are really into it,
Yeah.
and sometimes they ask me
I
and want to
read-
hold a conversation, and I'm not gonna be like,
I
well,
read results.
Roman Reigns is
Yeah.
being Greek this week. I don't know what's going on,
Apparently.
but
I read results. That's it. Like
Roman Reigns got his ass kicked one week by somebody like trying to kill him.
Yeah.
And then Samoa Joe was like running him down, was like, yo, you got a problem? And then out of nowhere, a fucking car comes and hits him. And they're like, what the fuck? And Samoa Joe's all like, yo, just lay down. Don't fucking move. It's gonna get bad. Lay down, I'll figure out what's going on.
Huh.
So now it's like, somebody is out for Roman Reigns, and I think it's Daniel Bryan.
I think. Yeah, probably.
Because they said something, I'm going to have to do something I never thought I'd have to do, and then he never spilled the beans, and that thing is Kill-A-Man.
He's also one of the only people that we've seen drive a forklift, or knows how to drive a forklift in recent WWE history.
That's true.
Daniel Bryan did at one point.
He has
drive that
OSHA
forklift.
safety course.
Uh-huh.
Knows how to do all that shit.
Just saying.
Wow.
D-Bry, we haven't seen him in a minute.
I think he
not
was
really.
driving
Well, I mean-
driving one of those hybrids
The
too.
last
So.
I heard, he was moving to 205 Live.
I would hate that. I would hate that.
205 lives is what he's taken so far.
205 lives.
First one on his list, Roman Reigns. And then the other 204 of you motherfuckers better be watching out. Mike Kanellis is going to take out you, your wife, and the baby. It's 3-1. Drive the hybrid just a little bit faster.
That's a triple threat match. It's a fatal 4-way, but the only thing that's fatal is for the baby.
Oh no.
Or their fetal alcohol syndrome.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's a depressing marriage. I'm sure one of them drinks.
Am I jinxing myself if I name my kid Sid?
Damn. Love to see it. Love to see it. See, that's a joke that not many people understand unless they know.
Well, I got really nervous because the screen went black for a second, and I don't know if it stopped, but we're good. We're still rolling now.
Hey,
So.
hell yeah.
If they cut out, I apologize. I can't go back and listen as this is going.
OG 3 episode with a little technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Hey, at least no one spilled a drink yet. Oh fuck! Yeah, but TakeOver, it's a wrestling weekend. It is a Big 4 weekend because we have an NXT TakeOver event this Saturday, and then we have Survivor Slam on Sunday. So y'all missed
We
that.
pull a Shining Wizard and be like, fucking Fastlane.
Exactly. I forgot what month it was before we started doing this.
Yeah,
and I was like, Survivor Series is on Sunday, and everyone's like, no, you fucking numpty. It's
okay, I didn't even know it was this.
No, you didn't know until I told you, yeah. But TakeOver's in Toronto.
Woo!
This time around, shouts out. It's literally called TakeOver Toronto. So if it was anywhere else, it would just be hilarious. It's TakeOver Anaheim, but in Toronto. Yeah, I got, as is usual.
Yeah, run down the fucking card, bro.
I've got the match card in front of me, boy.
Showing off my powers, bro.
Sometimes you got
Slow-mo, Vias, stop slowing things down.
That's right. So I got the match card for TakeOver Toronto.
Okay, let's place our predictions as we go.
Yeah.
Okay, first match.
As is typical, it's the Wikipedia match card, and I'm just kind of...
So it might be out of order, but...
Yeah, but I'm going bottom to top.
La 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 la.
As is customary.
Yes, that's right. Candice LeRae versus Io Shirai in a singles match.
Io Shirai is going to get a DQ victory, which is going to hype up their fucking feud a little bit more, because this is their first encounter, so they're not going to blow it off that easy.
True. I agree.
I'm just going to straight... I'm not going to say anybody's going to fucking win. Someone's going to get a DQ.
Yeah. My heart says Candice LeRae, but my penis says Io Shirai.
Oh, yeah.
What's
New
up?
Io Shirai. Fucking...
New Io Shirai has an open invitation to step on my dick.
Black Lotus Io Shirai from Lucha Underground.
Exactly.
You can feel my heartbeat in my dick.
Nut. Shayna Baszler, champion,
Fucking Bosley.
versus Mia Yim in a singles match for the NXT Women's Championship.
See, I really want Mia Yim to win that,
She's
but
amazing.
I don't think because, like, she's not super, like...
It sucks because
Hot
like
at the
there's
moment.
no one on the roster right now that can be like a believable opponent for Shayna. They've booked her into an impossible corner. Where it's like, how strongly booked must her opponent be leading up to that match?
I think they need to build back up Bianca Belair, have one more go at it, and have Bianca dethrone her.
I like it.
I like that.
Because that was the closest anybody has came. Besides Kairi Sane, who actually beat her.
Who actually did it, yeah.
But she's not there anymore. She's part of the Bukkake Warriors.
That's right. But I'm Shayna.
Yeah, Shayna.
Yeah.
My personal match of the night, already haven't seen it, but I already know it's going to be gas, is Velveteen Meme versus Pete Finished versus Roderick Weak. So it's Dream, Pete Dunne, and Roderick Strong in a triple threat match for the North American title. I'm so happy that the North American title is getting featured more and more on these things, because remember that stretch of time when Ricochet had it and it just wasn't there?
Yeah, it was
being
weird.
defended for like 3 takeovers in a row.
It was weird.
Yeah.
And now that they put it on Dream and now it's everywhere, so...
I'm gonna go with Dream.
I'm sticking with Dream, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, I would say Roderick Strong wins it.
Mm-hmm.
So then Roderick Strong wins. Undisputed Era keeps theirs.
Yep.
Adam Cole keeps his.
Yeah.
Undisputed Era has fucking everything.
Right, like they said they would.
Yeah.
They said they
This would be the time to do it, because
aren't
they all have those opportunities.
That's true.
Haven't they been like teasing some dissension between Cole and Strong?
Doesn't mean you can't do that. If they have them all right now.
Right.
And then later on, dissension among the champions, maybe have a giant blow-off match.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Champion versus champion in a fucking heated feud.
That's not a bad move.
I'd book that.
That's not a bad move at all.
I'm sticking with Velveteen Mean.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Roddy.
Yeah. Okay. For the NXT Tag Team titles, Street Profits, champions, versus Undisputed Era, of course, because they can't seem to stay out of the title shot.
Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
Street Profits go to Raw.
Yeah, they've kind of been hyping that, huh?
Yeah. Well, they've been around. I feel like now is the perfect time to get rid of the titles so you can put them in the limelight.
It's almost like... I love Undisputed Era, don't get me wrong. One of the better factions the WWE's produced in the last, 5-6 years. But it's like, man, I'm kind of getting tired of them just always coming up with the dub. I'm just like, why they always gotta have titles? Like, why can't y'all just chill? Like, why can't you just be monsters?
Faction,
I know, but not every faction got crazy gold. So.
Faction, bro.
Not every faction got crazy gold, though.
Listen here, bro. If you create the greatest fucking faction, bro, they gotta have all the fucking titles, bro.
Are you Vince Russoing at me?
Yeah.
He's Vince Roosbroing.
I will put you through... Wow. Jesus Christ. I will put you through this wall.
Getting all that green with those decisions, dude. You gotta get a relief brower.
Y'all whack. I'm saying Street Profits just to be contrarian. But, God dang it.
Listen,
Oh,
bro,
dang
you
it,
got a
Bonnie.
good idea, you gotta run it into the fucking ground, bro.
I'll beat the piss out
Judy
of it.
Bagwell on a fucking pole, bro.
Stop. And then the real match of the night, the main event, is Adam Cole versus
Baby.
Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the NXT Championship, but each fall has a separate stipulation.
Oof.
I think it's gonna be standard, and then street fight, and then ladder match.
I don't know what they're doing, but but those are the correct stipulations, so they were allowed to pick one.
The last one hasn't been chosen yet.
The last one's gonna be chosen by William Regal.
Yeah.
Nice.
So if there isn't a winner by the 3rd fall, which of course there fucking won't be, because there never is, Regal's going to decide the 3rd stipulation. But I think Gargano picked street fight. Cole was like singles match, standard.
He's like, because you're Johnny Wrestling, I'm going to out-wrestle you.
Yeah. And then, obviously Regal's probably going to pick like some stupid, crazy, dumb
Like a
shit.
fucking thumb wrestling match.
I wouldn't even be mad. But that match I'm calling is
A
easily
staring contest. Put Joey Ryan versus Cody Rhodes on that shit.
Oh yeah? That match is easily going to go 45
Both of them were
minutes.
fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Both of them were
I'm
hurt.
going with Cole.
Both of
Cole.
that match, I was just saying to Casey, that match easily going to 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Easy. That's no brainer.
There's no way.
That's at least an hour, aren't
Yeah,
they?
I think it's Cole, though, too.
I want to say, again,
Is Johnny gonna really be a 3-time champion?
I wouldn't be mad.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad either.
My body
Realistically.
body says Cole, penis says Gargano. I always think with the wrong head, so I'm going Gargano.
Okay.
I have to. It's just, that's my guy. That's just the man's.
But of course, the show afterwards has like 11 matches on it.
9.
9 matches this time?
9.
But they're all pretty good. I'm surprised at how well this is booked.
Nothing's been announced for the pre-show, at least according to Wikipedia.
Probably Raw Tag Team titles
Yeah.
with the OC facing off against somebody.
So right now, there's nothing announced for that. So right now, we just have, I guess, the main card.
It's probably the OC versus the Usos
Probably.
on the pre-show. And maybe...
Probably maybe like Cruiserweight or something.
Yeah, probably Drew Gulak versus
Whoever. Oni Lorcan
Akira Tozawa.
Oni Lorcan wants to be a part of that, the Cruiserweight.
Oh, he is.
And I'm just saying, like, he wants to be in that title match so bad.
I wouldn't be opposed. That would be a great fucking
I know,
match.
because Oni Lorcan would win. Because that's my guy.
Twitter going ravage over Oni Lorcan's giant finger.
Now it's right. Don't make fun of my finger. He just posts a picture of his.
It's like, wow, he must have the cleanest nostrils.
He must have the cleanest butthole. So again,
That's
for
Ricochet.
SummerSlam 2019, top to bottom.
Yeah.
Or bottom to top. Shut those children up. I'll fucking
There
kill
we go.
those kids.
Those kids, they're gonna
sound like they're
find themselves in the
fucking
back of a milk carton.
Somebody
Ah, now it's coming from that area. Whatever.
call CPS.
Whatever.
Where's the true?
I digress.
What the fuck?
SummerSlam.
Yeah, SummerSlam. Somebody call ICE. So we have
This is the neighborhood for that.
bottom to top. No, it's a joke. Bottom to top. This match I'm mad at because I don't think it needs to be a thing. And if it is a thing, it's with the wrong people. Trish Stratus makes a, because Toronto
Yeah.
makes her return.
They're like, who's the only Canadian we know?
Trish
Trish Stratus.
against Charlotte Flair.
I'd rather have Major Guns.
Me too. So it's Trish against Charlotte, and it's just a dinky.
I really don't like either of them.
I love Trish, but Charlotte's overhyped.
She wasn't even a good wrestler when
she's-
she was wrestling.
She's OP as fuck. But I don't think this match should be a thing, at least not with Charlotte. I think Sasha Banks deserves that shot more than
Oh,
anyone.
yeah. Sasha
What if she
versus
magically
Trish would be
disappears
way less
and
Yeah.
we define a replacement?
But I'm going Charlotte.
Yeah.
You know,
I love Charlotte.
I'm going to say Charlotte because it's like, they're not, like, come on. Trish ain't
I'm just going contrary just because I'm a dick.
just say Trish?
Trish.
That's fine.
I don't like her, but they're going to pander a little bit.
Yeah.
It's probably the first match of the card, too.
Especially because Toronto, like, the hometown.
Get the whole crowd hyped up before they actually start the real storylines.
Yeah. So, then we've got Ziggler and Goldberg.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, I am a Goldberg fucking mark. He is a
No.
hero to me.
We know.
We know.
So,
Goldberg's going to win.
Goldberg's gonna fucking destroy
Goldberg,
Ziggler.
he's just going to do it.
Goldberg's not going to sell for Ziggler, but Ziggler's going to oversell the shit out of everything
Yeah.
for Goldberg to make up for the lack of selling.
Exactly. It's going to be Shawn Michaels, Hulk Hogan.
He's
all
going to get
over
like
again.
4 strikes
saying.
on Goldberg, and Goldberg's going to rip him in half with a spear and end it.
Wait.
They'll cattle prod him again. What?
Ziggler's gonna oversell like Shawn did for Hogan.
That's literally
Shawn's
what
gonna
I just
come
said.
out and call him out on it. It's building towards something.
No, it isn't. I
Yeah,
Going
I
towards
mean,
Survivor
yes.
Series.
Stop. Team Ziggler. Team
Survivor
Michaels.
Series. Where is Survivor Series this year?
I don't know. Apparently, it's not even this month. So what do I fucking know?
Ziggler versus Michaels. They're building.
Are you
towards
telling me that we don't have 2 big fours in the same month?
No. Fuck.
What?
Goldberg's gonna win.
No. Yeah,
Goldberg's gonna win.
Stay
I
on
think it's
fucking
unanimous.
topic. Goldberg winning.
I'm just saying.
Shut the fuck up. What?
Don't you have the dudes to kiss?
Don't you have dudes to kiss?
No, I don't actually. I'm here.
Yeah, you ain't kissing us.
We'll see where a couple more beers go.
Yeah. AJ Styles versus Ricochet
Oof.
for the
That's gonna be good.
WWE United States
That's
belt.
gonna be good.
I guess.
I want to see AJ get it now because they haven't been doing too much with Ricochet.
But now
but
they have the OC thing.
yeah, because he
Yeah.
has backup now, and then you
Nice.
also have OC Mega Heel AJ, who's been proving his worth lately,
Exactly.
and they've been doing really good. I feel like that'll be good for the chase. Maybe get Ricochet away from it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Get him more familiar with other storylines. Maybe they can come back around and get that at another Big Four or something like that.
I like it.
I feel like that would be good. So AJ,
AJ.
yeah,
I'm gonna also say AJ.
yeah,
A match that I'm looking forward to.
yeah.
Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt, the match that we were supposed to have like a year ago.
As long as they don't do the Demon versus the Fiend,
I don't think it's Demon.
because if it's Demon Finn, you gotta like look at it and go,
Yeah,
Finn's
yeah.
gonna win.
Because Demon Finn doesn't lose, and if he doesn't, Demon Finn doesn't lose, and if he comes out, Demon Finn, he does. It's a dub. He's gonna win, and that would just literally take all the momentum
Yeah,
out of.
so I
Bray
feel
Wyatt's
like-
sales.
I feel like Bray Wyatt could pull this off.
They will eventually do Fiend versus Demon. They have to. The
Yes.
characters, it's almost like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
It was almost like when they were going to do the Demon versus the Sister Abigail thing, and then the like fucking meningitis hit
stopped.
everyone.
The
Mono
moment
and
that they
shit.
do Demon versus Fiend, Bray Wyatt's not gonna come out as Fiend.
No shit.
So then he can say that the Demon never beat the Fiend.
Mm,
And then they won't cross paths for like fucking ever.
fair.
That's how I want to book it.
If anything, that's
Protect that one gimmick,
yeah,
and also protect the Demon gimmick.
fair. Because both are so good.
Yeah,
I think
I'm
both of
gonna
those
give
are-
it to Wyatt this one. Oh, by the way, this is a Big Four, so I hope you're keeping track of your predictions.
No,
We can always,
we can always go back.
yeah.
Shut the fuck up. You're still getting shot.
Yeah, I know.
Kevin Owens versus Shane, best in the world, McMahon.
Owens.
And
So how many times is it that fucking Kevin Owens like quit or got fired?
I mean, A couple.
Like 4 since he been to the main roster.
Yeah.
Singles match, if Owens loses, he will quit the WWE. So Shane is winning.
Duh.
So Kevin can quit the WWE, all in air quotes, then come back at a later date.
Better show up at some indie events to start doing.
Oh, yeah. But it's Shane, come on.
Last member of
Shane.
Bola.
Yeah. Shane's gonna win because it's like, Shane's gonna win. Like, he's best in the world. Like,
Oh yeah.
there's no other way I can slice that.
He's gonna fail, and then he's gonna blame it on the announcer not doing a good enough job as
Yeah.
an introduction.
I don't really have a whole lot to say about that match, to be honest.
I
don't
think
give
that
a
Kevin
shit.
Owens has been on a fucking roll.
I feel like he's
Yeah,
going to
I agree.
win, but
You
at
think-
the same time, I understand
you think
like
KO's
the other
will
way.
win?
Yeah.
Storyline wise, he can't win. He has to lose. He has to disappear.
Yeah, but I hope he wins. Because
Yeah.
I don't.
Same.
it
He has
fully-
to show up on Raw the next night
Yeah.
or SmackDown on
Or whatever.
Tuesday.
I guess
Yeah.
Fox doesn't want a good fucking roster when
Who's
they
not?
got rid of
No,
him.
he's gonna show up on SmackDown on fucking Tuesday and be like, "Oh yeah, I had to quit the WWE. Fuck you."
Yeah, Raw hired me back and do that wild card rule. Here I am.
Fire me. I'm not gonna quit. I want you to fire me. And they don't. Kofi Kingston
Mm.
versus Randy Bobanders Orton.
Kofi is going to win and
Yep.
validate himself
Yep.
over the
Yep.
push that he never got in 2008.
Yep.
Yep.
Kofi's
At
gonna.
the same fucking event too.
Kofi is gonna carry that championship for a while. I remember reading after Mania, they were like, the original plan for the time being is Kofi's gonna drop it at SummerSlam, but Kofi has done so much with that fucking thing. He's done so much good in the public eye. He brought that shit to Ghana, and everyone
Right.
loved him. They're gonna keep Kofi in that spot for quite some time.
They've been waiting for so long for a champion like that I feel like to get rid of so fast is going to like put a giant downer on the company.
Kofi is like the most pure face champion
Yes.
that belt has seen in a long time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
One that doesn't get booed. Wow.
Because Kofi, everyone loves him. Everyone backstage.
New Day is my guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
I love them to my very
It's
core.
not guilty if you enjoy it. So it's like
A face champion that doesn't get booed.
Oh, the guilty pleasure is Sex with My Uncle.
it's perfect. But like, he's a face that everyone likes. No one boos him. He's hyper talented. The New Day was shoved down our throats, but everyone still loved them. Everyone backstage loved
Uncle
them.
Gary.
Everyone loves Kofi, and like the fans relate. Kofi Mania was like the most organic thing since the Yeselmania.
You're fucking
Exactly.
welcome.
So, I know, shut the fuck up, man. That came out of nowhere. You won that, but you won it in the most roundabout way possible. So,
Are you more pissed about that or the whole Will getting that John Cena spot? That
I'm
one
more
time?
mad about Kofi Mania than I am about Will guessing.
The exact
That was the
sequence and
best.
how he's going to
That
do
was
it.
the best fucking night
That
of my
was. I'm sure it was. You got to see me. You got to finally watch me get big heated in a legitimate way. But no, it's going to be a fun match because Randy knows what he's doing. Kofi's great. It's going to be a fun championship match.
That's great.
But Kofi's going to beat him because Bo Banders doesn't need it.
Oh yeah, no, he doesn't. And
Uh,
if he wins, I'm gonna be a big man.
in my house again. Great.
Just like old times.
Enzo beat Neville. Bailey versus Ember Moon.
Ember Moon is fucking winning at the end of
Guaranteed.
that
Ember
match.
Moon, yeah.
Bailey's going to get pissed and turn heel.
I agree with everything up until you just said turn heel.
No,
But
she's going to turn heel.
Okay.
She needs a fucking gimmick boost.
Ember Moon.
So stale.
Ember Moon is catching the dub. She's gonna win the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm so happy.
Yes.
I don't really have a whole lot to say about that match, to be honest. But besides that, it's probably gonna be pretty good because they both know what they're doing.
Oh yeah.
I don't like
I think-
Bailey's character. I think Bailey as a character is kind of ass, but she's always been a fine wrestler. So
I think we've all
We get it.
agreed up to this point.
there's tequila in it. We get it.
No, that was pure fucking tequila, that one last, like, chug.
Yucky. We've got Miss Little Becky Lynch
Nice.
versus Natty in a submission match for the
Ah!
It is submission match?
Yep.
Alright.
The
I feel
Raw
like this is where
Women's-
we diverge, boys.
The Raw Women's title's on the line. I think it's going to be a screw job.
Yep.
They're gonna screw job us for the 10th
I
time.
actually
Yep.
agree.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because once they made it a submission match, I went, okay, Becky's gonna lock in the sharpshooter. They're gonna ring the bell. Ha ha. It's gonna be La Canadia. It's gonna be a
Yep.
bullshit finish.
Okay.
This is for your uncle going to AEW.
I know. Will it? Exactly. Will it be a fine match? Sure. Will it have a shit finish? Hell yeah. Well, I can guarantee this is going to be the co-main event.
We've all said the same shit.
Yeah. I can guarantee this will be the co-main event. This will not be mid-card. This will be second to the main event.
A fucking match.
If not the main event.
Fucking sex the SummerSlam with their all-male main event.
Because you remember, WrestleMania...
Casey dying
He's dying. If you remember, Mania opened. Mania was not supposed to open with the match that it opened with.
Yep.
It was not. And they were like, we're putting the Universal title on first. So I don't know what the real main event is here. Mm-hmm. I think it might be Becky and Natty because the Canada thing.
Oh yeah, because the fucking finish. Yeah.
Because Canada. But the main event on Wikipedia says Lesnar versus Rollins, singles match, Universal title.
Rollins gets it.
Lesnar's going to win again. Because
Rollins going to do it.
Lesnar's going to win again.
Lesnar's going to win.
Lesnar's going to retain.
As much as I don't want him to win, Lesnar's going to win.
Because eventually they're going to go back to Saudi Arabia and they're going to need a big boy with a big belt to sell the show. Because people forget that the Saudi Arabian money and like all the shows that they're
Why don't they go somewhere that like it just oozes tolerance, like fucking North Korea?
I agree. Why can't they just go to fucking
So
Burma?
He's gonna be like, I really want to see Ultimo Dragon versus fucking.
Devin and I have hitched our saddles together for this event. We've only had one where we all disagreed.
Yeah.
So if the main event doesn't go as planned, TJ wins or we both win.
You know what that means? We got a kiss. Hate to see
What
it.
is the fucking punishment, boys?
You can't be anything with hot sauce again.
Can't be anything with hot sauce. You're still getting shot, but for different content now. The only person that's really in danger is me.
You're still gonna get shot though.
Eventually, but
we'll see.
What's my solo
Most
punishment?
likely.
What are we thinking?
Well, if you lose, I lose too.
What's the punishment then?
Fuck.
TJ?
We should take it to Facebook and have people suggest.
Yeah, do it after this is uploaded.
Yeah. Right before my show.
Perfect. Yeah, but that is.
Oh yeah, for those people who don't know.
Yeah, do this before we do the music break.
Yeah, for those who don't know.
Fuck, we're smart, boys.
Well, I'm also gonna kind of shed light on this episode too.
Man, my pee big pee.
We're not really gonna be talking about wrestling that happened this week, for the fact that today is not Friday. We are doing this on Tuesday.
Oh fuck, time travel. We did it, boys.
We're all kind of booked up for Friday, so we wouldn't be able to get together and record the podcast.
Oh, shit, it's not
so
Friday?
we're recording this on Tuesday.
Jesus.
We are uploading it on Friday. So anything that's fucking SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live, MLW, all that stuff, we don't know yet.
Right.
So, with that being said, I have a show coming up technically tonight on, if you're listening to this, Friday. So that's what we're going to be on Friday.
Boy, we did it. We're all going to be there. We're all going to have fun. We're going to see our boy do his motherfucking thing out here. We're going to support the show until TJ's done. Then we're going home. But
I feel like this is a good segue. I'm going to flip the order of the people.
What, dude?
We
had a list.
Yeah, well, because one of the people sharing the stage with me this Friday happens to be Zorg of XI. We played him last podcast, but he came out with a new song with his friend Seven Quarters, dubbing themselves as Double Helix. This track is fucking amazing. It is called Glazed Donut, and it is our first musical break here on the Just Plain Filthy podcast.
Oh, fuck, dude.
How many times I gotta tell you it's not that? Simian wizardry, I turn misery to words. I turn imagery to symmetry, scissors into the herd. Then I climb my way through mud and rust. Everywhere I go, staring staring down the blunderbuss. I'm blind, but see, never sign the dotted line. That's when you face the demons behind every crooked smile. They run around, hiding in the shadows like a distant friend, switching up the rudiments. Flow for those who tuning in. Check it, float to the top like polluted waterways. Sevens, a martyr with a zombie gaze, living through the collapsing economy. An anomaly, higher planets with no help from astronomy. Carbon life forms striving at the bottom of this food chain. Gray like a Manson family mood ring. Play to the bandits in a trance or a fugue state. This is my escape without it turn a man into a funeral.
All of my chakras are locked to the dime with the cosmic environment. The solid I write is a constant reminder that all of our minds are combined to make all collective is vibrant, making my eyes twitch. The people that watch and don't stop all the violence, you're part of the problem. Get out of the way and go follow the mind as they talk to the walls. They're conscious and complex, a lack of responding. I'm an accomplice, the crimes of others unjust and dishonest. Not with compliance, when never implied as a frolic in time through a broken subconscious. I am a glyph that existed to guide all the Mayans. It's the wake of the fallen, start embracing your solace. There's a face with no eyelids that watches every movement. I see him in the mountains, peeking on the houses, bleeding from your outlets, sleeping on your couches, eating with a bigger fork, leading victims to the recent war, making treaties and deceive them till they're weakened and defeated. More or less our planet is a populated more portion by the foulest.
Big piss.
I don't talk.
Big pissed energy.
And we're back.
Oh, was that recording?
Yeah.
Oh, you fucked me, buddy.
Man's out here speaking writer, not speaking licking.
Ow. Ow, my foot. This attack on my life.
So that was Double Helix with Glazed Donut. That was a fucking banger of a song.
Wow.
I always get hyped whenever like Zorg goes in on a song. We start doing the tongue twisters and shit.
I'll never forgive either of you.
But it's been a wild week for music. Like Zorg put out with some shit. I got some stuff brewing. Travis, aka Grizz of Sun Cult, just did his first solo show at Red Alert Music, Red Alert Skate Shop for a hip hop showdown showcase thing.
That's fun.
Yeah, and then I got a show coming this week, tomorrow, well today technically.
Friday.
But then also, one of our first guests ever on the podcast, recently they got signed. Yeah, so Casey, you want to hype that up a little bit?
Yeah, no, Keonashi recently got signed to Equal Vision Records.
Which I think is the same company that signed Circa Survive.
Yeah, they signed like a bunch of different people.
Yeah, you want to fact check that? I'm just going off of memory.
Well, I have them on 1%.
Okay, I'll do that right now.
That Equal Vision has signed plenty of fantastic artists who've had careers and gone on to do killer shit. People forget, and in their announcement post, Keonashi even name dropped one of the albums. Coheed and Cambria was signed to Equal Vision Records for their first 2 albums. People forget about that all the time. Second Stage, Turbine Blade, and In Keeping Secrets 3, those were Coheed records.
Yeah, Coheed and Circa were on Equal Vision.
Yeah.
Now Circa is on Hopeless, and Coheed is on Roadrunner.
Yes, they are.
Yep.
But currently, they're on the same label as Gideon.
Yes.
Hail the Sun.
Yep.
Yes.
Hail the Sun's fine. Hail the Sun slabs.
Polyphia.
Polyphia is also very good.
And Saves the Day.
Yes, that's right. Saves
so,
the Day.
That's pretty cool. Keonashi on that shit right now.
Say Anything used to be signed to Equal Vision as well.
See?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
See? Equal Vision, man.
Sky Eats Airplane used to be on there.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorites, the Sound of Animals Fighting.
Yep, a lot of great bands are on
there.
Yeah,
dude, they have.
So congrats to those dudes.
So hopefully you go down the same trails as those great bands.
I hope so. I like how in their post they're like, you know how long we've wanted this? Do you know how many times we had to listen to In Keeping Secrets of Silent Earth 3, which was a Coheed album, and I was like, probably not as many times as me, but go on. But shouts out to them. They make great music. They also dropped the music video like the day they announced the thing.
If you didn't check out our old episode of the podcast when we had them on, episode 4 is the first episode at Casey's apartment when he moved out of his parents' place.
Yep.
It's called We Forgot the Potato Salad. I don't know if it's on our website, but you can check it out on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Just type up Just Plain Filthy, all one word.
We also have video
podcast.
clips from that day because there's like 20 people in my apartment, a 24-pack of fucking
Unfortunately,
Corona.
too
Of
many
Corona.
people in that apartment.
Yeah. And that day I was like, I'm vegan, but I'm eating pizza today. And then like halfway through the whole day, I'm like throwing up in the bathroom.
Yeah, your body shit
So-
itself.
It was
It was
a
a
good
wild day,
Congrats to those dudes, and I hope to have them back on the podcast.
We had him do the wrestling
label
promo
song.
challenge,
Yep.
Yeah.
which is something I want to bring back if we bring in more musical guests.
Sure.
Yes.
Maybe,
Have him sit down, pick something of a topic, and do a wrestling style promo on
maybe
it.
get like 1 or 2 members of the band Kanashi to be in. Because
Yeah.
if we had all of them in that small fucking studio space, we're all gonna shit our pants.
Oh, we're gonna die.
Like when we had goddamn Deranged Youth and Black Palm in here at the same in this room at the Sarah doing
Oh,
this
it
at
looked
TJ's apartment.
packed.
It was packed as shit. There was like 30 people in a 2-people fucking room. I
Yeah.
was like, god damn it.
Now we can probably get away with a little bit more. We have a little bit more room.
Now there's more room in here. But like, if we were gonna do it at like the air quotes studio, we could probably just have like 1 or 2 members of the band
Oh yeah.
there. You know what I mean? Whoever has the time.
But shout out to Kanashi
Nah,
for
shouts
signing
out
Equal
for
Vision.
sure, man.
Good dudes.
Equal Vision's a great record. You guys are gonna do great there.
Dude, what's a band from the
Great
area
label.
that you want to see get signed?
To any label or just
Yeah,
like
or if you have one in mind. Like a label,
I mean, like-
in mind.
like oh man. I mean, I don't know.
I want to see Regime get signed to Sumerian.
Yes.
That'd be kind of cool.
I feel like that'd be really good.
That would be one. I
Or
would wanna see.
or fucking
Burden to Sumerian as well. Like,
Burn would be cool on Sumerian.
I'm trying to remember what their current name is. I feel like such a dick for not remembering.
Fake fan, dude. You don't support the scene, dude.
We had him on the podcast too.
Oh, so now you fucking up.
I know. I don't want. I'm sure I'm thinking of it and then telling myself that's not right.
Well, what is it? What do you
The
think it is?
the Daddy's Cummies episode.
oh fuck! God damn it! What's the name of that fucking
Oh, wow.
band? Sick Minds.
Yes, I want to see Sick Minds get signed to Victory,
Yes.
or because like Victory right now just signed Cro-Mags,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
so they're trying to like revamp themselves again.
Well, it's not.
So-
No, Victory still sucks, but it would be cool to see.
Yeah.
Thanks for following us on Twitter, though.
If Bridge 9 was still a thing, Sick Minds on Bridge 9.
Oh, Sick
There you
Minds
go.
on Bridge 9 would be fucking cool.
Yeah.
I have no answer. I mean, like,
Attack Division to see on any record label would be pretty cool.
I'm like Northwoods on any record label would be kind of cool,
Yeah.
or American Burn on any record label. Would be
I was gonna
kinda
say
sick.
American Burn.
American Burn
American
on
Burn.
like
Hey.
Roadrunner would be lit.
Hey Devin,
Yeah.
give me a goddamn.
God damn!
Yeah.
They signed my wallet.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. No,
So-
American Burn on like Roadrunner would be kind of tight, or like Northwoods on like Pure Noise or something would be kind of sick. But yeah, that's all I got really.
Okay, so with that progressing, we're gonna do the one thing that we've been trying to keep up with
Oh,
every
fuck,
week.
dude.
It's time for questions.
Well, hold on. There's other music that's on the way. The only one.
I feel bad now. Okay.
You should, you
Yeah.
bitch. No, no. There's only 3 albums coming out this month that I'm even remotely excited for.
I don't know I have anything coming out right
yeah.
now, so what's up?
Everything else is like, whatever. I'm sure other people will tell me it's great, but Slipknot has an album out today because it's Friday.
Oh, yeah.
So Slipknot has their album out, and a friend of the show and my best friend ever, Mike Pimentel, told me that it's fire. So I'm like, all right, sick.
Are you allowed to say that yet?
Yes.
Cool.
But he told me it's Flames, and I said sick. And then Killswitch Engage has an album out this month, like a week or 2 after Slipknot's
oh,
album.
sick.
And I'm not allowed to say anything about that, but
Do they still have that new singer?
No, it's
Jesse
it's
Leach is
Jesse.
their old singer.
Yeah, it's still Jesse.
Yeah, Howard Jones left a while
No,
ago.
I wasn't sure if Howard or came back or if they have
Yeah,
another
no.
new person or if they still have Jesse.
No,
It's
it's
still
Jesse.
GFP.
Okay.
It's
It's been a while since I've listened to them, so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Turns out it was not his last fair name.
Oh, fuck you. This is my last serenade. He's cooking steaks. This is my last marinade.
You better let it marinate.
No, Killswitch has an album out this month. Fuck you. Slipknot,
Letter Kenny
Killswitch,
reference.
and Tool has an album out
What?
after
Uh,
13
right.
years.
All you Tool shads fucking hyped as fuck.
It's gonna be It's gonna be what Chinese democracy should have been. Good.
Tool is just Rush for juggalos.
That's not true. Ew. Ugh.
That
No.
Tool's great. Come on, dude.
Tool's rad, but I'm so happy. It's a 13-year wait, and the payoff is gonna be fantastic. I can't wait. I'm so happy.
Maynard's an asshole.
It's been waiting
but
so
yeah.
long that now it's 13 years old and Jared from Subway is still in his
It's
fucking...
13,000 days. But I'm so happy. I can't wait. That's at the end of the month. All of Tool's music hits all streaming services finally after like decades of
Right.
them never being on iTunes. If they would have waited like 2 more months, they would have like missed the iTunes generation entirely because they've never been on digital.
Right. You and I were talking about this the other day.
Yeah, they've never been on digital. So, and iTunes is being discontinued. They would have missed an entire digital thing.
iTunes is being discontinued?
Yeah.
Yep. It's
That's
all
a
Apple
shame because I'm
Music now.
fucking on iTunes.
Hey, that, well, a lot of people.
Well, I'm also on Apple Music, so...
Yeah. Well,
Buy my shit before it's too late. I need the money.
Yeah. So, I'm excited for those 3 albums. I'm gonna write reviews for all 3 of those albums for the website. Y'all welcome. So,
Thank you.
yeah,
but I
fuck
won't.
yeah,
But
fuck
I'm not. I won't be nice. I ain't giving out perfect 10s out here.
No, you're
so
gonna give them honesty.
Everyone knows my fucking track record with writing reviews. Not everyone enjoys
That
them.
fucking first one that we did.
I know.
I sent it to him. He's like, "You couldn't have guys just been nice?" I'm like, "Hey, I didn't fucking do it." I told him, "Give me your opinion." And he was like, "This sucks."
I'm not gonna. Well, that guy can go fucking float because we aren't gonna say who, but that guy can fucking float because
I'm not doing it.
you know if you wanted just some nice ass blurbs, you could have just asked for some nice ass blurbs.
And we probably would have done it.
We
Also-
have integrity, goddammit.
No, well,
Ask
Also-
for nice blurbs, we'll give you nice
also
blurbs.
exactly they might be lies, but there'll be nice blurbs. And also, go fuck yourself. We are under no obligation to show you the review before it's uploaded. We did that as a fucking courtesy. Eat my ass, white America. Fuck you. No review now for a local band or any band is getting showed to the band before we upload it. Fuck you.
You're gonna get a link as we upload
You're gonna
it.
get a link
Exactly.
the day we do it. Eat my ass.
Maybe a day after.
I'm still salty about that because that's some bullshit. And your
First review you did.
and your album.
He's like, "Can you take it down?" I'm like, "No."
and
You
your
can
album,
just not share it.
your album sucked. But anyway, yeah, that's all I'm excited for. Some of you have questions.
Okay. If that's what, do you have anything coming out that you're excited for?
No, I don't.
Because I have no fucking clue what's coming out. So,
Same. I've been
Okay.
in a hole.
like, I knew those. Like,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I knew 2 of those 3, but I don't listen to either of those bands.
Fair.
So I'm like, eh. Okay,
That is
so
something about the
we have a
ass.
few questions. We've been trying to keep pretty consistent with questions
pretty
if we
well.
can.
We do pretty well.
I have names for all the questions except for one. It was given to us from like a fucking troll account.
Oh, I love it.
Well, it's like it's a good question, but there was like no information of like a name or anything, so I couldn't like put a name down.
Is that a micro USB charger?
This is a C
I'm
charger.
gonna slap the shit out of you. All right.
You need a charger? Use my charging port in the kitchen on the table. Place your phone down; it'll charge it.
Oh, I shit myself.
Hold on,
Oh, fuck.
Casey.
Oh,
Keep
fuck,
them
I can't-
entertained.
I can't believe you've done this. Hello, white America. I'm Casey Campbell, and I'm going to talk to you for the next couple of minutes about iridocyclitis. It's a dead meme. Stop putting it in the Vine compilations. Vine compilations are also dead. Stop doing Vine compilations. Vine is dead. It's never coming back. Get over yourselves. We got a lot of stuff to talk about right now. Specifically eating ass. And everybody's back, so
Now we're back.
I can't
So
ramble anymore.
we're gonna go with the first question. That was like a mystery question, but it's honestly a pretty good one, and I have an answer
Really
for
did
it,
that,
so it
so
works.
that's why.
Has there ever been a song that you loved, but then was immediately ruined for you because of an event?
Oof. Oof.
I'm guessing like one that you like liked a lot, and then say like you shared memories with a person with this song, and now it's like
Okay.
you can't help but listen to that song and think of that thing.
Sure.
I'm
Real
guessing.
Friend's entire discography. I can't.
I just sat there and I listened to like 7 fucking albums with this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never Met by American Football as well.
Wow.
Yeah, can't
I got interpretive dance that whole entire song. I can't fucking help
the
it.
Casey Frey interpretive dance stuff. No.
I think There Is by Boxcar Racer. Yeah, I had an ex-girlfriend for a while. I had a girlfriend for a while. I guess for a while she's been my ex-girlfriend. It's been like 12 years.
I was gonna say,
but
I was like, oh, I really know about
yeah, I used to like chill outside and like listen to like Boxcar Racer all the time, and that was like the one song where we're like, oh, this is fucking our song. It's such a good song.
Yeah.
Oh, I write you all the time. Oh. And then it was just like, oh, you were fucking my friend Josh? Yeah, now I don't like this song anymore.
Yeah.
And now I can't.
Now
Every
I
time
like
I'm
Josh
like,
anymore.
now I listen to this song and I'm like, fucking Josh.
Yeah. I
It's
don't,
still a great song, but I fucking like have like this hate relationship with it now.
I don't know. I mean,
That's the same way I feel.
I don't ever really put that type of shit in music together. I don't know. Why. It's usually compartmentalized into other things that I hate.
Right.
It's usually like, it's not a song so much as it is like a person that I don't like.
Right.
So like, I'll listen to the song and be like, I love this song. Then I'll be like, oh, this person was a bitch, dude.
I'm the same way. I have to get there though.
If I could pick one, it would probably be like What a Catch, Donnie by Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
That was supposed to be like,
rooftops, so Lost Prophet's such a good thing, but fucking babies.
Yeah, for sure. No, What a Catch, Donnie by Fall Out Boy. I can't
God
listen
damn
to
it.
Another one.
which is like one of their most beautiful songs. And
I can listen to them now.
I can't listen to that song. To this day, I haven't been able to listen to it for like 7 years.
I never know what the fuck Patrick is saying.
Yeah, that song just hit differently because that was sort of like one of the Boxcar Racer songs.
Yeah.
It was like my song, air quotes, with a former lover, and it just like it didn't end well. It was like an engagement gone wrong and like a whole bunch of shit.
It's the same with me and Never Meant and What a Catch, Donnie. Like there's a specific person.
It's co-opting.
Like
he's stealing my thunder.
3-4 years ago.
Pick a song, Campbell. Let me be sad too.
I have two. I have a lot of songs I can't listen to. I'm a very damaged boy.
Oh, another one that I think we can relate to definitely is If It Means a Lot to You.
Oh yeah.
I still can't do that song for reasons.
I'll stop sending nudes to your underage daughter if it means a lot to you.
So for reasons unknown, I'm not allowed to disclose. But that song I can't do, and What a Catch, Donnie I can't do. So those are the two songs that I'm like, they've been ruined forever.
So fucking solid question.
Heartbreak.
Very
Was
solid
that from
question.
the meme account?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shouts out memes. Shouts out mental illness. Free Zach Fox, by the way. Get him out of Twitter jail.
Free TK.
Yeah. What's a couple lives when you got bars? But anyway, go on.
Laura C says,
Shouts out.
Black jelly beans, yay or nay?
Fuck no,
Hell
that
no.
fucking black licorice shit.
Yeah,
Get
it's
that
just
shit
like
outta here.
non-alcoholic fucking Jaeger.
Tastes like
I like it.
Jaeger.
Yeah,
Get it out of my
yeah.
fucking
If
Get
you're
that
gonna
out of here.
taste like Jaeger, get me fucked up.
More like whack licorice, bro. Get that shit out of my
Yeah,
dojo.
whack licorice.
Get-
I like it.
And the immortal words of a man I went to high school with: "Get the fuck out of my treehouse." Shouts out Danny Matthews. Get the fuck out of my treehouse.
Spencer from Deranged Youth asks,
Oh, this fucking guy. I'm just kidding.
he says, why do you think mid-2000s emo culture had such a romantic obsession with suicide? And how do you think it's affected us now that we're all in our 20s and 30s?
I don't know.
I was like, that's a solid
That's
fucking
a stellar
question.
That's a
question
very
from a
solid
stellar
question.
individual.
I think a lot of us just relate to it more because we're more open about our feelings. And we're more open about our mental states.
What's the meme? What's the meme going around? Why are millennials blah blah? Why can't
Yeah,
they
yeah,
just be
yeah.
normal? Because we watched 2,000
People die on live TV when we were 10 and nothing literally ever got better.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
meme. It's that. It's like, well, it's kind of that. Like there's really been nothing but terrible things happening since the start of the new millennium.
Kind of like a bunch of grown men for a decade fucking dressing in black and putting eyeliner on and making music for people to feel better.
Stop talking about My Chemical Romance.
I'm not even talking about My Chemical Romance.
Yes,
It was
are.
implied.
The heavy implication. It's all you talk about. No, I think it's because of that's just how society was. I mean, you look at a post-Columbine society. I mean, a lot of it was dark and violent. And you look at a post-9/11 world, which was literally a couple years after Columbine. It
And
just
we're
got
all-
worse.
We're all just trying to be better.
And if you look at it, the turn of the new millennium was really when the mental health argument, the whole mental health openness thing really started. It didn't really take off until really a couple years ago, but it's been a constant thing, and people didn't really know how to express themselves. And in a lot of ways, therapy was so taboo still in the early to mid thousands. People didn't know any other way to express themselves other than song. That's why you got albums like Ohio Was for Lovers, and that's why you got the Black Parade, and that's where we got like, I'm trying to think like anything from first to last, like shit like that. That's where we got Sonny Moore screaming about half the shit he was screaming about before he shaved his head sideways and made dumb music.
Well, yeah.
With his
I
stupid
have
glasses,
I have an idea that's similar. It kind of piggybacks on that a little bit.
It's-
Hopefully, when I say it, it kind of comes out as I'm fucking thinking it.
Well, we'll correct you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so with songs back then, they used to think like a failed relationship or being apart from somebody was literally like the end all be all. This was the fucking worst thing that could ever happen. So they used to say things like, I will use this razor blade, I'm going to kill myself, I'm drowning, all this shit like that. And you used to be like, wow, I wish I had a love so strong that it would fucking be like this, that would feel like that. And then it would just create a era of misfits. That because they held feelings like that to such high regards, everyone became a hopeless romantic. And now, since that was essentially your upbringing, that is a strong part of who you are.
Yeah.
And now, reminiscing about stuff like that, you think this might be an answer to your shit. I'm sad. I've heard nothing but sadness being ended with death. Yeah. Maybe this will end it because I'm so sad. And now it's just a constant fucking thing of
another thing is,
emo kids knowing nothing but suicide.
To build off that, a lot of the people that wrote those songs advocate for mental health.
Yes.
So at the same
at least
time,
nowadays.
it's not it's not about I think
they would use that shit as a metaphor, and people romanticized it and turned it into something
people
terrible.
romanticize the words without really like digging into it, because a lot of early 2000s emo records weren't personal based. Like a lot of them are, but a good 30-50% of them were concept records. They weren't meant to be taken literally.
It's like when I'll go back and listen to we were talking about Hawthorne Heights earlier in the day. We brought that up. You listen to a lot of early Hawthorne Heights. It's like, oh yeesh, they really out here with them razors.
Yeah.
But then they could have been talking about scooters for all the fuck we knew. They probably didn't invent no goddamn Gillettes.
Some Oliver Tree out here.
Yeah, but then people are like, oh, that's, I relate to it. Let's do that. But then it was the rise of the self-harm generation, because if you look at it, people have been cutting themselves for years and years and years, but it never became so widely known until like a post 9/11 world.
Yeah.
Where it was so prevalent in the music. You have motherfuckers carving in Slayer shit in their arms in the 80s, but it was never like, Slayer never explicitly said, yo, gush yourself open. But now you have shit like, slit my wrist and black my eyes, and people are like, I bet, and then they do that.
I'm gonna do that.
And then that affected that generation, our generation, into our 20s and 30s. Now we're all in therapy, and now we're all have scars on our bodies, and then we all have this emotional, we have all this emotional baggage that everyone should be in therapy about, but they fucking aren't, because they want to let it turn into their personality trait, which, by the way, terrible move, Casey Campbell.
Hey!
Casey's got scars, but they're from wasps.
Yeah, he was assaulted, but you know what I mean. It's like people will let this shit
get to them. It's not.
Yeah.
There's never been, I suppose, a better time to talk about your mental health. But at the same time, there was a lot of shit that had to go on before we started being this open.
Because you look at it, I would say up until a couple of years ago, you told somebody that you were going to therapy, your family might be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly.
You tell your friends that you're sad and you want to kill yourself and that you need help, and they'll call you a pussy or a faggot. And then it's like, well, there you fucking go. Now I'm not going to say nothing. It's the same thing with sexuality. I'm not saying, you look at, like, I hate saying it, the rise of bisexuality, which has always been a thing, but I'm saying now it's
more prevalent.
So
it's
out
more,
there, which is awesome.
Everybody's fucking bad.
More outspoken,
which is fucking awesome. Like, hey, do your thing out here. But it's always like, before that, it's like people would just be like, what, you gay? What, you selfish? Why you want both? Why can't you just pick one? Oh, you really just gay? Like, why can't you just?
Why you like PP and puss?
Yeah,
exactly. Why you like PP and booty hole from lady?
Exactly.
You know?
You can't, like...
Why you like man PP and lady hole?
Like...
podcast episode.
being right,
No, I'm not doing that.
being
Yeah,
right
I'm
at the
doing it.
cusp of being in the most progressive time in each other's. It's not a depression thing. It's we grew up right at the cusp of things being really fucking awful and being really progressive. So we saw that change.
Progressive, name your price tool.
So
Yeah.
with seeing all that, seeing things get better and then seeing things get drastically worse,
Yeah.
it kind of fucked us
So
all
our
up.
next question is from Jack Egan,
Yeah.
who says, who is the best starting Pokemon and why is it Casey Campbell? I'm just trying to fucking think, what? Like, if you were Pokemon, what would you be?
Me.
Vulpix.
You Vul-
Vulpix.
Something says Vulpix when I look at him, and I don't know why.
fucking
But
flamer.
if his Pokemon was
He's
just
a
going to be...
flamer.
Oh, wow, yeah, wow.
Wow.
We just got off that
Wow.
question.
Yeah.
I think if he was going to have an evolution, it would have to be... If he was going to be himself, he would go from Casey Campbell to maybe December Underground Davey Havoc to Black Parade era Gerard Way would be his final form. But his mega evolution would definitely be Black Parade is Dead live show Gerard Way.
Yeah.
That's the mega evolution. Where
I
all
like
of his
that. I
all
like
of his
that a
stats
lot.
are hella OP.
By the way, great question, Frankie.
Oh yeah.
And thoughts on the G1?
And good question, Jack.
Thoughts on the G1 and how they're pushing Moxley.
I love it.
Do you think he will go to the finals only to lose, or would it make sense that would it make sense due to his main deal with AEW taking full swing in October?
I'm pretty sure they're only going to let him work limited dates once the AEW thing starts.
Yeah.
So I think he's already lost twice in the G1.
Uh,
He was undefeated up until like a couple nights ago. He's already lost twice. But one was from a low blow. So. But I think that if he makes it to the finals, he'll do well. John Moxley has proven that he is a fantastic character.
Oh yeah.
A
Top
great,
tier talent.
a top tier wrestler at this point. All the G1 shit I've seen, he's put on classics with like everyone he's been in the ring with. He's doing some other shit right now. So
like I've only seen clips
Yeah.
from here and there of G1. I haven't watched it. I got rid of my New Japan World
yeah,
because I fucking need the money.
I feel that.
But
damn,
I
that
haven't
yen.
seen like anything from John Moxley, but I've seen like Lance Hoyt fucking destroying people.
Yeah,
Lance Archer just fucking
yeah.
killing people with
Just
knees.
hurting boys.
Just being like the new age Bruiser Brody, essentially.
Exactly.
Just fucking be
So
fun.
I hope he continues.
Moxley has the Moxley of old is not the Moxley of today. He is not CZW Switchblade
Oh, he's not fucking,
conspiracy
he's
Moxley.
not fucking around.
He's like, hey, y'all know I do know how to wrestle, yeah? And then they're like, what? Nah, man, do the shield fist. And he's like, I'm gonna break this whole building apart. And then he does that, and he's like, it's a version of him that I haven't seen.
You
Ever.
think it's like a good middle ground?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he knows what he can do,
Yeah.
and he will put his body on the line need be.
Mhm.
But he's not there to goof around. He's
No.
there to put in work.
Exactly. He was WWE's workhorse for so long. He until he got hurt, he never missed a show. He was always there. He was doing his thing.
Yeah.
And now he's
He's
he's not going to have the as grueling of a schedule you'd hope with AEW. And the New Japan shit's great. And all the stuff I've seen from AEW involving Moxley was great. That one match he had with Janela was fun as hell.
Oh yeah,
That was
shit's
rad.
fucking
Yeah.
fire.
It's going to be interesting to see his match at All Out with Omega, but I think that'll be a slapper.
That'll be good. There's no way that can't at least
There's
be
no way
pretty
that
good.
can't be.
Yeah, there's no way that's not at least a
It
4-star match.
Yeah, it might not be like spectacular,
No.
but like there's no way it's gonna be bad.
You're going to get a lot of cool shit from both guys, and hopefully the right man comes out on top. That is literally the match that once it was like, oh, Dean Ambrose is leaving the WWE. The only thing that popped in my head was, put him in the ring with Omega, see what happens. And now we're getting what I want. Devin Damas. I'm out here making these predictions,
Wow.
never losing. I've taken no L's all 2019 except for that time that I did. Campbell!
What happened?
You knocked over my pad and
Doesn't do shit.
a book.
Nobody knows.
You knocked
Well, I
over
said
his,
I just told him.
you knocked over his book.
But
You get slapped.
Fuck.
with
you,
that
Mark.
question being out there, I have a question for you guys.
Oh fuck, dude.
I also might answer if I come up with something.
Oh,
Yeah, my
I just came up with it
PBR.
now. Since we're on the topic of AEW, and we found out today, we found out Tuesday, that AEW is coming to Boston.
Yes, it is.
No matches have been announced.
No.
We don't know how things are going to progress, so we can't possibly predict a match. But if you had to book a match and you hope to see a match at the TV taping for Boston, what would you pick, given your knowledge on who is at AEW?
Kenny Omega, Shawn Spears.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's a good one. I was actually
Main
going to that.
No, you weren't. Main event.
Well, now I have to fucking change it.
Main event of the show. Omega, Shawn Spears.
I want to see. Fuck. I want to see Joey Janela versus Cody Rhodes.
Yeah?
I feel like.
Okay, my pick isn't as star-studded, but I would mark the fuck out. I want to see the Dark Order versus Luchasaurus and Jungle
Boy
Boy.
and the Dinosaur.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because I want
that's-
to see, like,
that'd
the
be good
babyface team that's over as fuck versus the super sinister new guys in town.
Fuck, no, that's the main
I
event.
feel like that'd be a great match.
That's star-studded. That's okay. I'm here for it.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
AEW has nothing but star-studded events. Bitch.
Yeah. So I feel like that's a great one. That's
Nothing but
Hold on.
good
I have a novelty one.
okay.
stuff.
Sunny Kiss, Joey Janela hardcore match.
Ooh.
Sunny Kiss,
Oh.
Joey Ryan, hardcore match.
Oh fuck, book it. Vince.
Ooh. All slappers.
Sunny Kiss doing anything is just rad. So go
Oh,
for
Oh,
slappers.
just because I decided to bring up Joey Ryan for some reason. Did you guys see the video of Joey Ryan facing Scott Steiner?
Yo.
Scott Steiner and him were going to war, and they started throwing like rights and lefts back and forth. Scott Steiner lifted him up for an atomic drop, and as soon as he dropped him down, Joey Ryan's dick of steel just hurt Scott Steiner's knee so bad, and he dropped, and he sold the shit out of his knee. He went with it. He had fun, guys. Scott Steiner sold the dick gimmick.
Scott Steiner finally.
I don't know if he like did the dick flip or like grabbed it,
Yeah.
but he at least did like the whole like dick
I'm
of
pretty
steel.
sure Scott Steiner's not going to be out here grabbing somebody's dong for a
Yeah.
gag. But the fact that he sold it, any of it at all. Scott
Yeah.
Steiner finally, how old is he? In his like mid-50s. He finally had fun.
Yeah.
Good for him. He's been wrestling for like 30 years. Big Papa Pump.
Joey Ryan with a dick of steel. You know what else is hard?
What?
Tar.
Oh fuck, dude.
Tar is hard.
Big PP Pump.
Come on, music.
There's a super group
Stop
now.
the damn music.
Come on.
There's a
yeah.
super group that just put out I think a 4-song release or 3 or 4 song release on Bandcamp
That hurt my head.
called Tar.
Yes.
I don't remember all the bands that are involved in this, but I do know that our boys Regime are prevalent in this super group,
Good.
and that the band itself goes hard as fuck.
Hell yeah.
I reached out to them, told them that I was going to play one of their new releases on the podcast. They sent me a banger, so we are sending this straight to your ear holes.
Oh
This
fuck.
is Tar with Dark Clouds to end the podcast. Bitches. Bitches.
Have
Yeah.
a good night
Have a wonderful night. Goodbye.
and
Good night.
night.
Yay!
Boing.